What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. This is of course Sugi JRPG here, and today I am absolutely delighted to share my top 5 Final Fantasy VIII mods. Now what you need to understand that there's two different versions available on Steam. There's the original 2013 version, and then there's the 2019 remastered version. And some of these mods will be working on both of them, and some of the mods are only exclusive to the older and the new version. But I do recommend getting the remastered version because it frankly has a lot more mods available, it has nice controller support, and it generally just looks a lot better than the original version of the game. But let's get started out with this list, which by the way is not in any particular order, so in case you want to find more mods, obviously I recommend checking out the links down below. But let's get started. As for number 5, we have the Battlefield Pack mod created by MacIndus. This is only for Final Fantasy VIII remastered version of the game on Steam, and what essentially it has done, it has used Gigapixel AI to upscale all the existing battle textures into 2048 x 2048 or 4096 x 4096. So basically all the backgrounds that you will be seeing on the battles, whatever it's on the cities, jungle, forests, on the field, all of them are now upscaled and have definitely more of that HD feel alongside with the actual models inside the game. So as you know, the remastered version did do an upscaling with the actual character models, but the backgrounds still are looking very low quality on the normal version, and this is definitely adding a lot more detail to the actual backgrounds. This is definitely a must-have HD mod to your collection. On number 4, we have the Horizon Pack, also by MacIndus, and this is actually working on the both versions of the game, but you will be required to have an extra mod installed, and that is the D-Master on the 2019 version or Tomberry on the 2013 version, which are also prerequisites for a lot of the other mods on this list, and also mods in general for Final Fantasy VIII, by the way. And what the Horizon Pack essentially does, it upscales the textures inside the world map of this game, so all the mountains, the roads, and the grass that you will be seeing on the fields, all of that will be upscaled into a lot better looking thing, because let's be honest about it, the original haven't really aged that well, and that also applies to Final Fantasy VII and 9's world maps, which also kind of left to be desired. But these types of mods definitely bring it a lot more up to the standards to the remastered quality that we are actually seeking for. As for number 3, we have an actual voiceover mod created by Tsunamods, who are known from their work at the Echo S series on Final Fantasy VII and 9, which we have featured on the previous modding videos for Final Fantasy on the channel. However, this version is only available on the 2013 version of Final Fantasy VIII. Sadly, maybe in the future there will be an opportunity to have it also working on the remastered version of the game, but one can hope. But here's a bit of a preview of the voices.
Quite a lively fellow.
Lively? He's just loud. Can't I switch members?
Look, Cypher's just being a pain in the ass. All you have to do is ignore him.
Ahem. You should ignore him, is what I would like to say. However, given that he'll be your squad leader for today's exam.
Say what?
As for number 2, we have an actual music remaster by an artist known as Enrico Deana. This is solely for the 2019 remaster version of the game. You will be required to have the D-Master tool to basically get access to the music folder, where you will be basically drag and drop your files there, and voila, you can now enjoy all the 25 tracks that he has basically created out for this game. Now, due to copyright reasons, I'm not able to play these tracks in this video, but I'm gonna be leaving a link to his playlist in the description and also in the corner in this video, so you can definitely check them out. I especially love his arrangement on Libera Fatali. And as for number 1, we have the Project Angel Wing, which is also created by MacIndus, and this is by far the most impressive mod on this list because it basically has done AI upscaling on every single field texture. So this is all the cities, all the dungeons that you will be going throughout the game has now been AI upscaled into that really crisp HD quality. Because when they initially were doing the 2019 remaster, they barely touched on the backgrounds, really. They just did the HD experience on the actual character models, and that was, in their opinion, the remastered version. But fundamentally, this is the mod you will be required to have, that real HD experience, alongside with mod number 4 and 5, which are very nice combination together to give you that exact feeling that you're maybe going for. And obviously you can pick and choose which ones actually fit and which don't. But I fundamentally feel that this mod just actually makes the backgrounds look a lot more closer to the models that we will be seeing in this game, and it's just really impressive to look at. Now, one of the downsides is that you will be actually need to have a Patreon subscription to download this latest version of Angel Wing. It's only $2, so it's pretty cheap to get this mod, but you can probably find some older versions out of it and maybe you can make them work. And if I remember right, there might be also a version for the 2013 version of the game. And also this mod does support all the other languages, so that is English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, and Japanese. And it just simply is by far the most impressive texture mod. It's kind of the equivalent to the Moguri mod from Final Fantasy IX, and definitely it just gives a totally better vibe to the game and HD definition that most of us are probably looking for. But before we wrap it up, I do want to add a couple of honorable mentions on this list, otherwise I would be butchered on the comment section below. So first of all, we have a Final Fantasy VIII Crystal Remastered version, which is a gameplay mod by Lethal Knight, and this essentially does a bit of a balance changes to the characters, changing a bit of their abilities, what they have, unique abilities. Also, it redesigns a lot of the enemies in terms of their stats and everything. Also, junctioning has been de-emphasized in this mod, so in favor of more gaining stats through leveling throughout the game. And each character is also assigned GF abilities which are more tailored toward them. So this is a lot more of a different gameplay experience that you can get by using this mod. And then there's some couple of other nice texture mods like the Dark Squall by Revenant Lionheart. This is kind of inspired the Dissidia outfit that he has on that game. Then we have also the Seed UI interface, which is also by Mac Indus, giving this more of a gradient look into the actual interface inside the game, which, by the way, in my opinion, is very outdated, and I don't think there's any clear good way to basically make it look good without like completely changing it around. And then lastly, I want to talk about the 2D deck of cards for Final Fantasy VIII, which do look a lot more better with this specific art style than they do on the actual cards that you are having by default. But that's basically what I have to share to you guys today on these mods. A lot of interesting things that you can always pick up for these old Final Fantasy games to enhance that gaming experience. And obviously, in case you do not own the remastered version or the normal version of the game, I'm gonna leave a couple of download links down below which can support me at the same time, purchase links for, affiliate websites. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more, and obviously check out my other mod videos that I have done for the other mainline entries on the channel. See you soon on the next video.